Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn how to install Cypress, how to launch the test runner, and also many of us will be from Selenium background. So we'll also learn about how the Selenium, Java plus Maven JUnit STNG combination works, and then we'll start with Cypress. So with the typical framework, whenever we build with Selenium, it usually contains the Selenium WebDriver library plus the programming language, which could be Java or Python. We have Maven for the build structure if it is Java based. Then we have JUnit or TestNG for running our test. So Selenium WebDriver, it's a typically browser automation library. Java, which is the programming language. Maven, which is project slash build management tool. And then we need JUnit or TestNG as a test runner for running our automated test. So now if we compare the same with Cypress, what do we get is Cypress plus JavaScript TypeScript, which needs Node.js instead of Java, because this is JavaScript based library and it needs Node.js environment to run the test. So when we install Cypress, basically Cypress is automation tool which runs within the browser instead of a, a server which sends the commands to the browser. So this runs within the browser itself, and also comes with bundled tools like Mocha. Mocha is the test runner which comes bundled within Cypress, and also Chai for assertion library. And the programming language for Cypress is JavaScript and TypeScript. First, we will check how the Selenium Java Maven based project looks like. And let's see the project structure. So this is a source, test, Java, typical packages and test, a JUnit test, a sample test. And now the important thing here is the pom.xml, which contains all the project dependencies and the build profiles. So any jar dependencies like Selenium or JUnit has to be added as dependency here. And then we use Maven install for installing all the dependencies. And to run the test, we will use Maven verify along with the relevant build profile. Now let's start with Cypress installation. So to do that, create a folder in your machine and add that to the Visual Studio Code workspace. And once that is done, make sure that you have installed Node.js latest stable version. And all we need to do is in the terminal, perform npm init. So what this will do is it will start creating package.json file for us, and you can give all the default values, which will now create the package.json file. The package.json file is equivalent to the pom.xml in our Maven Java based project, where we store all our dependencies and all the build scripts. So this is package.json is similar to the pom.xml, but this is for in the Node.js file. So now in the package.json file, we need to add the dependency Cypress, which will take default latest version. And once this is done, save the file and execute npm install. So this will install the Cypress and its relevant dependencies in your project under the node underscore modules folder, so that we can start writing our Cypress tests. As we can see, all the required packages has been installed and we are good to go. So now we don't have any Cypress project structure. To get that, all we need to do is open the Cypress test runner, which will create the default project structure for us. So let's execute the command. So all we need to do is npx cypress open, hit enter. Which will open the welcome window, and as we can see we have E2E testing as well as component testing. So now let's go with the E2E testing. If we click on that, so it will configure all the files, configuration files for us, and click on the continue. Now we can select the browser as we want. So we are going to go with the Chrome browser. And also now, because we need to see a sample example spec files, how it is written, if you click on this particular selection, this will create all the sample files for us. Let's close this, go back to our Visual Studio Code, and we can see the project structure. So we have these three folders created under Cypress: E2E, fixtures, support. So E2E folder is where all our spec files, the test files will reside. Fixture is for test data, support is for adding custom commands and related configuration. And if we expand this, so the default files, example files which are created from Cypress can be seen here, right? So now let's run any of the sample files. Let's execute the Cypress open command again. Great, isn't it? We can see how in real time how the test is executing in the test runner, and we can see all the steps which are passed now. Let's write a new test which will open the Google page, Google home page. To do that, let's add a file, and let's write our first test. If you are in Visual Studio Code, to get the intelligence to be detected, we need to add reference types is equal to Cypress, and the global object to interact with Cypress methods is cy. So as soon as we write cy, we will get all its methods. Right. So let's save it, and let's open the Cypress test runner. We can see our test here. So it ran successfully, isn't it? So this is as simple as it gets with the Cypress. So it's very easy to start. It will take only few minutes to start with Cypress.